Have you ever run out of words when it comes to describing any sort of job? It has happened with all of us at some or the other point of our lives. If it is not, then well done, you are on the right track. But if you need help, I am here with some adjectives, some words which will help you to describe jobs. Now, when I say jobs, it does not necessarily mean that I'm talking about a profession alone, but anything that we do, a task that we perform or we are asked to perform, that also counts in our job. Okay, so these words will help you in boosting your spoken English whenever there will be a time where you need some words or a word to describe a piece of work, a job which you are doing. These words will help you a lot. So stay tuned till the end of the video. I have one exercise for you as well. Well, welcome to the English Workbook. Those who don't know, I am Niharika and I make content related to competitive exam English and spoken English. Make sure that you have subscribed the channel and hit on that bell icon as you go ahead. And I am very sure today's video will help you a lot. So let's start. First word we have is demanding. When there is a piece of work or the job that requires a lot of time, energy, and strength. Such jobs, such works, we describe them using the word demanding. Now, this word you can use maybe when the work is very strenuous. Okay, for example, preparation of bank exams can be very demanding, or maybe preparation is very demanding. Of course, you have to put a lot of time, energy, and effort. The second word we have is challenging. This is slightly different than demanding, okay? Challenging is a job which you're going to love. In a work or a job that is demanding, you have to put your heart and soul in it, because if you don't, you won't get result. But a challenging job is something which is not easy, but you are going to like it. You will enjoy that challenge. For some people, learning English is challenging. They do like it, they enjoy it, but it is not easy at the same time. In that case, the right word to describe is challenging. So if you are going to say to someone that I find English or learning spoken English is challenging, you're going to love it. You are saying that you like it, but it is not easy at the same time. Then, the next word we have is repetitive. Something that you keep doing again and again and again. Okay, I'll give you a scenario, maybe that will help you to understand. There is something that you have to calculate every day. Okay, you have to maybe calculate number of hours you have spent in so and so work, and you are doing some kind of calculation. Okay, that kind of a job where you just keep doing the same steps again and again. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, 4 again. Or maybe let's imagine the scenario of a kitchen where there is a person making chapatis. Okay, so that's the same kind of a thing. You take a piece of dough and then you roll it using a pin, and then you get the final product out of it. I'm not going to go in the process description, but that's the sort of work that is called repetitive. After this, we have a beautiful word that is rewarding. Okay, there are no awards related or rewards related to this one, but something that you really feel satisfied when you do it. You are full of joy. It is giving you result, it gives you profit, and then it is something that at the end of the day it will give you satisfaction. So job satisfaction is there. There are many jobs which are rewarding, like job of a social activist. It's rewarding for that social activist. Okay, why? Because after doing all those things which he has to do in his work, uh, at the end the person will be satisfied from within. Okay, so that is called a rewarding job or a rewarding piece of work. You can simply say that helping the poor it is rewarding for me. Okay, so that particular action, that job, that work is rewarding for you because that makes you feel satisfied. Sometimes in a work which is rewarding, you do get to earn. Sometimes you may not get to earn, like there is no monetary profit maybe, but it is still very satisfying, right? Then comes a word which we can understand very, very, very easily, which is glamorous. There are certain jobs, there are certain professions, and there are certain works which we do, and that becomes glamorous. So it relates with fame and success. Okay. Here, not only success will come, but people will know you. Glamorous need not be used only in negative tones always. It's not like that. But any time, any place, anywhere you listen to this word, you come across this word, know that it relates with success money wise, or maybe the completion of work is there along with fame, being famous. This combination is called a glamorous kind of a job. Then we have a job, and the word is a very common word here, a lonely job, okay, or something like an isolated job. You won't have people around you in that case, okay. Maybe just two or three, but the job that will not involve many people. So lonely, isolated, these are the words which you can use to describe such jobs. After this, we have mundane. Okay, that helps you in understanding that there is no excitement in that job. That job is so mundane, like a job of a person who only needs to note down something or only needs to forward emails. Okay, I don't want to take any name because all profession they mean a lot to the people who are involved in it. So only to explain you, fine, a job which is mundane is the same kind of job. It may not be a repetitive job, but it is still lacking excitement, energy, interest. So that kind of ordinary job can also become a mundane job. Okay. And then we have clerical job. Clerical is that it requires a lot of administration quality. Okay. Even at our home, if we are doing admin work where you are arranging something and maybe you are getting a thing done, organizing something where administration looking over those things, how they are taking place, what is required, what not is required, and then official work is sometimes included. In that case also, the work, that job which you are doing is clerical. Not that we have clerical as a post, the post of clerk, but apart from that, also, if there is anything that involves official work or something that has routine of an administration department, in that case, you can call that work as or the job as clerical. Now we have the next one, that is unremunerative. This one is where the person is working, but there is no monetary profit. Okay. So many things which we do at home are unremunerative because we don't get paid for it. And there are so many other jobs where people are working and they are working for 8 to 9 hours, but they are getting paid like of 1 hour as of they have worked for 30 minutes, that kind of a ratio. They are getting paid, but it's negligible, not at all substantial, way lower than substantial. In that case, you can call that piece of work or job as unremunerative. Whereas if you say remunerative, that means it pays you well. Okay. And then we have this lousy job. Some jobs are very awful. Okay, they are very, very awful. They can make you angry, they can take all interest, they can suck all interest out of you. But these things are to be done. They are bad, they are awful, they will make the person angry. But you understand, in these days, whatever kind of a job a person gets, or sometimes even we people at home, we just need to do some things which we may not like, but it is to be done, the work is to be finished. In that case, the work is called lousy. Okay, you can use this adjective. Fine. So these were some words. I believe they are going to help you a lot in describing professions and jobs of people or anything that you, your friend, people you meet, they do. But be very careful in choice of words. Let no profession or job be included in the way that it is demeaning. Okay, so you need to be careful whatever you are speaking. So now is the time for an interesting exercise for all of you. Keep watching. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, I have an activity for all of you. This is so interesting. It is a little bit old school pattern, but trust me, you will enjoy doing this activity, which will help you to increase your knowledge about how these adjectives work. They will also help you to start relating things. Okay, and I'll show you this activity, this exercise, and let me know in the comment section how many correct ones have you found out. So you can see there are two lists. Let's say this is column number 1 and let's say this is column number 2. Column number 1 has all these professions mentioned, 10 of them. And column number 2 has 10 adjectives mentioned. What you have to do is, I will start a timer for all of you. Okay, so you have to match respective profession with the best adjective you find for that particular profession. For example, let's say a scientist. A scientist can be brave. It's not like a scientist or the work of a scientist, job of a scientist has no bravery attached to it. It is not like that. Okay, the same work could be exciting, the same work could be hardworking, but you have to match it this way that all of the professions get the best adjective that describes respective profession. Okay, I'll just describe this in Hindi once in case समझ में नहीं आया है. आपको एक प्रोफेशन को उससे जोड़ना है जो कि सबसे अच्छे तरीके से उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोफेशन को समझाता है. So our adjectives are here. I am going to give you a timer of 2 minutes. It should not take more than 2 minutes. Start matching. For one profession, there is only one best way to describe that profession, that job. Come on, be quick. Make sure to leave a comment whenever you have done this exercise. So I'll get to know that how much you are going in the right direction. Time up. Time to check the answers. So scientist, that will be related to somewhat a serious kind of a work. The best word that describes scientist, and that is the top thing, first thing, the thing on priority, which we will find in the life of a scientist is that he needs to be serious or she needs to be serious. Nurse or the profession of nurse that relates with patients or being patient. Okay, then we have policeman. That is something we can easily relate with being brave. A policeman, his job, his profession is so much related to bravery. So for a policeman, an adjective that is to be used, a right adjective is a brave soldier, a brave policeman. We don't have a soldier word over here, but then to make you understand. Reporter, a crazy reporter. In case if you are making a sentence out of it, these adjectives will be used before the respective noun, but it's okay. Reporter, crazy. A reporter cannot be patient. That is not at all the right combination. Reporter can be serious, but we have a better option over here. Scientists are more serious than reporters. So that's how we check it, that's how we do it. Mason, a laborer. So the one who is there, who is employed in building houses and other buildings and all. So mason is hardworking because there is the real work involved. So reporter is gonna go with crazy. Mason will go with hardworking. Singer, the job of singer or a singer is always rewarding. It's very satisfying. It will give you peace of mind and as well as something as of a reward. It's not like a burden on the person. Secretary is comfortable, a job of comfort. You only have to assist. So the best word which will fit with secretary is this one, which is being comfortable. You can work from your comfort zone. You don't have to go outside. You just have to keep records of things. Then we have firefighter, and definitely this is frightening. Why? Because it's a risky job. It may be frightening for many people. A person, firefighter, if you want to describe his job or the profile of person, frightening would be the word. Astronaut, being an astronaut, all things related to space, of course, it needs to be exciting. Or let's say the job of astronaut is so much related to anything but exciting over here. And fashion designer, being in the industry, it's a very enjoyable kind of a profession. People love when they design something, okay, and with them when they design for celebrities and all, or the type of job we are talking about, it's quite creative, enjoyable. So in this way, these 10 words we can relate with these 10 professions. There are other words also which I have mentioned earlier. I hope that you start using these words so that you can describe your job, someone else, if the person is doing the job and you need to explain, so you can do that, as well as just try fitting those words, using those words in your spoken English in your day-to-day life, because ultimately by profession there will be someone who is in your life, and then just a piece of work can carry that meaning of that respective adjective. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And make sure to like and share the video. Do subscribe the channel if you have not done till now. Let me know if there is any request that you have. I should make a session on that particular topic. I would love to know from you. Till then, take care, all of you. See you soon.